Hello children, I welcome you all to the virtual classes of Jet Kids International School, Pusad. So children, today our topic is chapter number 8 of your course book, The Cherry Tree, part 1, and the theme is environment. Yes children, and what we are going to learn in this, let's see. It's a short story. The objectives are read a story about how a seed grows into a tree. Learn to form adjectives by adding a suffix to nouns. Learn the use of will and can and some and any. Learn to describe a person. Practice writing report. In this video, we are going to cover only the first objective and not complete, but the half story will be read in this video. Okay, children? Okay, here is my favorite session, and that is warm up. Here is a picture showing the life cycle of a tree. Write the names of each stage of the life cycle. First, here numbers are also given. So as per the number, as per the picture, you can easily write the name. So I know my children can do it independently. Yes, Vara? Yes? Yes, Vatsal? Yeah, all my children are very sharp. Okay, let's see. So now comes the reading part. Read the first part of a story by Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond is the author of this beautiful story, and he is the nature poet. Yes, who has written, many poems and many prose on nature. Yes, on environment. So Ruskin Bond about a boy who discovers the joy of planting a tree and watching it grow. Like you people are also very small, yeah, but you know the benefits of trees. So what should you do, children? On your each birthday, you should sow, you sow a seed. You should definitely take the charge. Yeah. So Ruskin Bond has written this beautiful story about the boy or about the children like you. Yeah. One day, when Rakesh was 6, he walked from the Masuri bazaar eating cherries. They were a little sweet, a little sour, small, bright, red cherries, which had come all the way from the Kashmir Valley. Now, where's Kashmir? Where's Masuri? You should start searching in your map. Yes, India map. Here in the Himalayan foothills where Rakesh lived, there were not many fruit trees. The soil was stony, and the dry cold winds stunted the growth of most plants. But on the more sheltered slopes, there were forests of oak and deodar. What is there in this paragraph? In the Himalayan foothills where Rakesh lived, there were not many fruit trees. Why? What was the reason? Because the soil was stony. There was stones. Yeah. And not many fruit trees were grown over there or naturally grown because of the soil texture. And the dry cold winds stunted the growth of most plants. Foothills, what is the meaning of foothills, children? Let's see. You will get the words meanings formally as well. Low hills at the base of a mountain or mountain ranges. Children, whenever the teacher reads the lesson, teacher hopes that everyone should open that page number and read with the teacher itself. Okay. So foothill means low hills at the base of a mountain or mountain range. Stunted means prevented the normal growth or development. Means to किसी चीज के लिए किसी चीज को रोकना. Yes. So cold winds, dry cold winds, they were stopping or they prevented the growth of most plants. But on the more sheltered slopes, like sheltered means which were protected, where the cold winds were not reaching or the environment was suitable for the plants, there were forests of oak and deodar. Okay, I hope you are getting the meanings of hard words as well. Sheltered means protected from bad weather. Okay, let's move towards the next para. Rakesh lived with his grandfather on the outskirts of Mussoorie, just where the forest began. Grandfather was a retired forest ranger. He had a little cottage outside the town. Now, what is the meaning of outskirts? The outer parts of a town or city. So, what was his grandfather? His grandfather was a retired forest ranger. He had a little cottage outside the town. Rakesh was on his way home from school when he bought the cherries. He paid 50 paise for the bunch. It took him about half an hour to walk home, and by the time he reached the cottage, there were only 3 cherries left. He took the bunch in 50 paise, and on the way to his home, he started eating. And when he reached the cottage, how many cherries were left? 3 cherries. Okay, so this is mathematics. Yeah, children? Have a cherry, grandfather, he said, as soon as he saw grandfather in the garden. Grandfather took 1 cherry and Rakesh promptly ate the other 2. Promptly means quickly. He kept the last seed in his mouth for some time, rolling it round and round on his tongue until all the tang had gone. What is the meaning of tang? A strong taste or flavor. Yes? Then he placed the seed on the palm of his hand and studied it. Yes, the children like you have, a habit of observing each and everything so minutely. Yes, are cherry seeds lucky? Asked Rakesh. So he started asking to himself, observing that cherry, seed. Of course, nothing is lucky if you put it away. If you want luck, you must put it to some use. So, what was the answer of grandfather? He was observing it, Rakesh was observing that seed, and of course, grandfather was also standing in front of him. When he said this, then grandfather's response was that, of course, nothing is lucky if you put it away. It means when you are not, valuing the things, then of course they are not lucky. But when you are giving a particular value to something, they are lucky because they are coming in use. Yes. What can I do with the seed? Plant it. So Rakesh found a small spade with which ground is, dug, and began to dig up flower bed. Flower bed means earth. Yes, he started making bed wherein the seed was going to rest in. Hey, not there, said grandfather. I have sown mustard in that bed. Okay, grandfather was already in the garden, and definitely he was a retired person, so he was fond of gardening. So grandfather immediately stopped him that no, don't dig over there because already mustard seed is lying that side. Yes. Plant it in that shady corner where it won't be disturbed. Rakesh went to a corner of the garden where the earth was soft and yielding. Yielding means, we will get it on the next page. Yielding means wherein we get more production. Yes, more productive. So the soil was more productive, wherein grandfather was telling him to sow that cherry seed. He did not have to dig. He pressed the seed into the soil with his thumb and it went right in. So soil was very soft at that corner wherein grandfather told him to put that seed. So he did not dig that ground, the soft soil. So he put the the seed with his thumb, press it, and it went inside. Yes, isn't it a beautiful story? I am enjoying. Are you? Okay, so children, here in this video, we have covered till, okay, one more para we have covered. Let's see what's that. First, we will discuss about the words meanings. Okay, foothills, low hills at the base of a mountain or mountain range. Stunted, prevented the normal growth or development. किसी चीज को बढ़ते हुए से रोकना. Sheltered, a place, or means protected from bad weather. Outskirts, the outer parts of a town or city. Promptly, immediately, without any delay, or quickly. Yes, he put the cherries, remaining two cherries, into his mouth. Yes, promptly. Tang, a strong taste or flavor. Okay, let's see. So, children, here is the meaning of that remaining word which has been read at page number 74. Yielding, not hard or rigid. Not hard or rigid means wherein we can, that soil where grandfather told him to sow the seed, that soil was not very hard, which was very soft, and wherein more production can be done. Okay, next para. Then he had his lunch and ran off to play cricket with his friends. Like you people, you have been playing at home, I know, but at the time of studies, please learn. Okay, please do your studies, make a timetable. Yeah, and forgot all about the cherry seed. Oh, it means he didn't care. Yes, what did he do in before some hours? He forgot all about that. So what does he do after that? Whether he remembers to look after that cherry seed which he had sown or not. So we will learn it, we will read it in the next video. Okay, so you people can continue your reading. Yes, so here I would like to end up this video. In the next video, we are going to cover this lesson along with some other topics if necessary. Okay, children? But in the further videos, you will get the complete lesson, exercise part. Okay? But before, you can also complete independently. Keep practicing, keep learning, keep growing. Bye-bye. Stay blessed.